आज म तपाईहरुलाई B.Ed सेकेन्ड इयरको यो एजुकेसन साइकोलोजी भन्ने सब्जेक्टको आज म तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ यो डिस्क्राइब द डेभलपमेन्ट टास्क अफ एडोलसेन्ट भन्ने यो क्वेशनको चाहिँ आज म तपाईलाई चाहिँ सल्युसन शेयर गर्न गइरहेको छु। यो चाहिँ युनिट 3 रहेको छ, स्टेजेस अफ ह्युमन डेभलपमेन्ट। यहाँ तपाईहरु हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ क्वेशन चाहिँ डिस्क्राइब द डेभलपमेन्ट टास्क अफ एडोलसेन्ट्स। द डेभलपमेन्ट टास्क अफ एडोलसेन्ट रहेको छ। यो म तपाईलाई पढेर सुनाउने छु। तपाईले चाहिँ नोट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ र त्यसपछि तपाईले प्र्याक्टिस गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ यो क्वेशनलाई। Adolescence is a period of significant development that spans from approximately ages 10 to 19. During this time, individuals undergo physical, cognitive, emotional, and social changes. Psychologist Robert Havigrust proposed the concept of development tasks, which are age-specific challenges or milestones that individuals need to address for healthy development. The development tasks of adolescents include accepting one's body and physical appearance, developing emotion independence, establishing identity, developing autonomy, establishing intimate relationships, achieving a mature sexual identity, preparing for economic independence, achieving a value system and ethical principles, developing a social role, coping with social and cultural pressures, developing emotional independence from parents, accepting one's body and physical appearance. Adolescents experience rapid physical changes, including puberty-related developments. Accepting and adjusting to these changes is a crucial task for developing a positive body image and self-esteem. Developing emotional independence. Adolescents strive to establish emotional independence from their parents and caregivers. This involves forming a sense of identity separate from family influences and developing emotional autonomy. Separate from family influence and developing emotional autonomy. Establishing identity. Identity formation is a central task of adolescents. This involves exploring personal values, beliefs, and goals to construct a coherent sense of self. Adolescents may experiment with different roles, values, and affiliations to solidify their identity. Solidify their identity. Developing autonomy. Adolescents seek greater independence and autonomy in decision making. This includes making choices about education, friendships, and personal interest. Developing a sense of responsibility and accountability is part of this process. Establishing intimate relationships. Forming close, meaningful relationships with peers becomes a key focus during adolescence. This involves learning about friendship, loyalty, and romantic relationships, as well as understanding the dynamics of intimacy and trust. Achieving a mature sexual identity. Adolescents explore and come to terms with their sexual identity, including orientation and values related to sexuality. This task involves understanding one's sexual feelings, developing a sense of responsibility, and forming healthy attitudes towards sexuality. Preparing for economic independence. Adolescents begin to think about and prepare for their future careers and economic independence. This includes exploring educational and vocational options, acquiring skills, and making decisions about future goals. Achieving a value system and ethical principles. Adolescents develop a moral and ethical framework that guides their decision making. This involves reflecting on personal values, understanding right from wrong, and establishing a sense of integrity. Developing a social role. Adolescents work towards understanding and fulfilling societal expectations and roles. This includes responsibilities at school, in the community, and within the family. Adolescents learn to balance individual needs with social expectations. Coping with social and cultural pressures. Adolescents navigate social and cultural pressures related to appearance, peer acceptance, and societal expectations. Developing coping mechanism, resilience, and a healthy sense of self in the face of external influences in an essential task. Developing emotional independence from parents. While forming a separate identity, adolescents also need to establish emotional independence from their parents. This involves developing a more peer-oriented support system and relying less on parental guidance for emotional regulation. It is important to note that the tasks of adolescents are not universally experienced in the same way or order. Individuals may progress through these tasks at different rates, influenced by factors such as culture, family dynamics, and personal experiences. Additionally, the challenges and opportunities presented by the task of adolescents contribute significantly to shaping adult identity and well-being. यहाँ चाहिँ एउटा यो 12 नम्बरको चाहिँ छुट्टिएछ। यो चाहिँ 12 नम्बरमा चाहिँ डेभलपिङ इमोसनल इन्डिपेन्डेन्स फ्रम प्यारेन्ट्स भनेर चाहिँ रहेको छ। यो पनि तपाईले चाहिँ यहाँनिर म अघि छुटेछ एउटा। यो चाहिँ रहेको थियो डिस्क्राइब द डेभलपमेन्ट टास्क अफ एडोलसेन्स। यो डेभलपमेन्ट टास्क अफ एडोलसेन्स भन्ने टपिकमा चाहिँ अथवा यो क्वेसनको चाहिँ सल्युसन मैले तपाईलाई चाहिँ यसरी नोट गरेको छु। तपाईले यसलाई नोट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ र तपाईले चाहिँ प्र्याक्टिस गर्नुहोस्। मेन चाहिँ तपाईले चाहिँ यो कुराहरु चाहिँ तपाईले चाहिँ याद गर्नै पर्ने कुराहरु चाहिँ यो हो पोइन्टहरु हो। यसमा चाहिँ यो नम्बर मिस्टेकको कारणले गर्दाखेरि यताउता भएर म पनि कन्फ्युज भएछु। ठिकै छ, तपाईले चाहिँ मैले फेरि सबै चेन्ज गरिसके। यो यताउता नम्बरहरु चेन्ज भएको रहेछ। 10 बाट चाहिँ 9 बाट चाहिँ एकैचोटी 11 आएको रहेछ। ठिकै छ। अब यो चाहिँ यहाँ चाहिँ 11 वटा चाहिँ यो पोइन्टहरु रहेको छ। मेन चाहिँ तपाईले चाहिँ याद गर्नुपर्ने चाहिँ यो पोइन्टहरु जति पनि सुरुमै मैले तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ यो पोइन्टहरु दिएको हुन्छु। यो पोइन्टहरु तपाईले चाहिँ याद गर्नुहोस् र यसैलाई तपाईले चाहिँ एक्सप्लेन गर्नुहोस् र यो बाहेक अरु पनि तपाईले चाहिँ याद गर्न चाहिँ सक्नुहुन्छ। अरु पनि हुन्छन् तपाईले चाहिँ पढ्नु भएको छ भने पढ्नु भयो भने तपाईले चाहिँ पाउनु भयो भने त्यहाँबाट पनि अरु नोटहरु मेन पोइन्टहरु तपाईले चाहिँ तपाईले त्यहाँबाट टिप्न सक्नुहुन्छ र तपाईले यहाँनिर आफ्नो तरिकाले नोट बनाएर तपाईले चाहिँ याद गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। यो कुराहरु तपाईले चाहिँ याद गर्नुहोस्। हुन्छ आजले यति नै। आउने समयमा यस्तै यस्तै सल्युसनहरू प्र्याक्टिस यो क्वेसन एन्सरहरू सल्युसनहरू म तपाईँलाई चाहिँ सेयर गर्ने नै छु। तबसम्म तपाईँले चाहिँ मेरो भिडियोलाई चाहिँ लाइक गरिदिनु होला, सेयर गरिदिनु होला र मेरो च्यानललाई तपाईँले सब्सक्राइब गर्नुभएको छैन भने सब्सक्राइब पनि गरिदिनु होला।